Welcome back. Let's read some more. I did finish uploading. I forgot to get something to drink. Now the sun is shining. Now the temperature will raise very fast to 30 degrees. And it's 2 p.m. So I have many hundred different kind of documents I like to read, but I cannot do that. Same time I have to read a little bit and do some breaks. I forgot to get something to drink. Just to make some this video about computer processors, computer chips, everything about computer, transistors and stuff. So some I'm going to make in my language Danish. So it's more complicated to read it because some I have to do a Danish video. So it's more complex. My reading list, and my reading list is always a big mess. It's a big mess, and I have so much open. Now this the DK, that's mean I'm making the video in my language Danish. That's my DK, my code. Like everyone here, I need to make a Danish video about it, short one. So just follow my list, and I have it other list here. Of course I will not put it, but because my reading list is a big mess, so I have to do it my own way. So just have it on my paper, then I can keep track. Because I need the text when I'm uploading. So when I'm finished of doing this, I have like 14 videos. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 English and 7 Danish. So I have to do kind of system on my paper. So I just go to my bed but I have to make a Danish video. So I cannot just lay in my bed reading because I have to do a Danish video in a short time.
Busicom Company, Limited, Busicom Kabushikigase was a Japanese company that manufactured and sold computer-related products headquartered in Taito, Tokyo. It owned the rights to Intel's first microprocessor, the Intel 4004, which they created in partnership with Intel in 1970. Busicom asked Intel to design a set of integrated circuits for a new line of programmable electronic calculators in 1969. In doing this, they spurred the invention of Intel's first microprocessor to be commercialized, the Intel 4004. Busicom owned the exclusive rights to the design and its components in 1970 but shared them with Intel in 1971. Two other companies have done business as Busicom over the years, the Nippon Calculating Machine Corp., Limited and subsequently Broughton's and Company, Bristol, Limited of the UK. Nippon Calculating Machine Corporation, Limited, edit. History, edit. The Nippon Calculating Machine Corp was incorporated in 1945 and changed its name in 1967 to Business Computer Corporation, Busicom. Due to a recession in Japan in 1974, Busicom became the first major Japanese company in the calculator industry to fail. Originally, they made Ardner-type mechanical calculators and then moved on to electronic calculators, always using state-of-the-art designs. They made the first calculator with a microprocessor for their top-of-the-line machines, and they were the first to make calculators with an all-in-one calculator chip, the Mostek MK6010, for their line of inexpensive machines. One of their last mechanical calculators is the HL21, an Ardner-type machine. Their first calculator with a microprocessor is the Busicom 141PF. Their entry-based calculators, the Busicom LA120, Handler, and LA120S, Handy, were the first to fit in a pocket and also the first calculators to use an LED display. Microprocessor, edit. In order to limit production cost, Busicom wanted to design a calculator engine that would be based on a few integrated circuits, ICs, containing some ROMs and shift registers, and that could be adapted to a broad range of calculators by just changing the ROM IC chips. Busicom's engineers came up with a design that required 12 ICs and asked Intel, a company founded 1 year earlier in 1968 for the purpose of making solid-state random access memory, RAM, to finalize and manufacture their calculator engine. People who were influential in convincing Busicom to switch to using microprocessors were Tadashi Sasaki and Robert Noyce. Intel's Ted Horth was assigned to studying Busicom's design, and came up with a much more elegant, 4ICS architecture centered on what was to become the 4004 microprocessor, surrounded by a mixture of 3 different ICs containing ROM, shift registers, input/output ports and RAM. Intel's first product, 1969, was the 3101 Schottky TTL Bipolar 64-bit SRAM. Busicom's management agreed to Horth's new approach, and the chip's implementation was led by Federico Fagin, who had previously developed the silicon gate technology at Fairchild Semiconductor. It was this technology that made possible the design of the microprocessor and the dynamic RAMs. The 4 ICs were delivered to Busicom in January 1971. In mid-1971, Busicom, which had exclusive right to the design and its components, asked Intel to lower their prices. Intel renegotiated their contract and Busicom gave up its exclusive rights to the chips. A few months later, on the 15th of November 1971, Intel announced the immediate availability of the first microprocessor chipset family, the MCS4 microcomputer set, all from the Busicom design, with an advertisement in Electronic News. Broughtons of Bristol, edit. Broughtons of Bristol was a company selling and maintaining a broad line of business machines up until they ceased operations in 2016. They used to buy most of their equipment from Busicom and bought the Busicom trade name when Busicom went bankrupt in 1974. References, edit.